Hello and welcome to another episode of A Pickle, where we talk about pickled situations.
How pickled are your situations?
That depends.
Okay, guys, if you are tuning in for the first time, we hope you like what you are listening to. And if you are back for another episode, we are so happy our podcast somehow kept you tuning in.
Now let's listen to our shameless plug from Two Sleepyheads and who we are. Hello guys, just a little background on what Two Sleepyheads is about. We are a creative studio in Singapore where we solve challenges for businesses locally and internationally in an unconventional way.
From branding, digital marketing to creative services, we focus on cracking open that big idea for you. So if you are a business owner yourself from any parts of the world and would like some help with our creative services or branding ideas, drop us a DM on our Instagram page at 2.sleepyheads. That is TWO.SLEEPYHEADS. Or check out the links in our show notes.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, we've come to the end of the episode.
Bye. This is gonna be a 5 minutes cut and edit podcast. Very easy to upload. Alright, on to today's pickled situation of the day. So I'll start first today. Okay, today we are going to be discussing a little bit on the anti-vaxxers sentiments in Singapore and possibly around the world. But let's just keep it to Singapore context. It's easier for us to discuss. It's easier for us to discuss since it's more relevant, you see.
Because okay, all over the world.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this question. What would you do if you are strongly against taking the vaccine at this point?
What would I do?
Yeah.
But if I have a reason for not taking them, that's like a valid reason. Like
what
medical
reason?
Like a medical reason, like allergies.
Okay, maybe you don't talk about medical reasons, but like you are you are healthy and all. It's just that you
then I won't be then I won't be an anti-vaxxer. Why I want to be an anti-vaxxer if I'm healthy and all?
Say that's like your belief system.
System.
Yeah, like religion and all. Some people cannot take the vaccine.
Like God will cure you, that kind of shit.
You don't want to take the vaccine.
You don't need to take vaccine. God will help you. That kind of thing, is it?
Maybe, or simply you do not trust the vaccine at all. You do not trust the technology of this vaccine.
I mean, nobody really trusts it. We also don't know what's inside. We're not scientists.
Yeah, so you see, like us, right? Initially, we didn't really trust it and we didn't want to go for the vaccination at all. I still remember.
Again, initially, everyone don't trust it. So, it's the same thing.
I was prepared not to go for it already. Like, when they first launched this vaccination program, I was like, okay, you guys can go for it. I'm not going for it.
Okay.
Oh, did you have that sentiment? Yeah, it's very scary.
Just like scared, like how come so fast got vaccine? I mean, like what I always say, the entitlement is speaking again. The entitled self is speaking. How come got vaccine so fast? Like what the fuck? People work so hard for it, you still complain, that kind of shit. Then they actually said that actually the scientists already have been working on coronavirus vaccine for a long time. Just that they haven't like launched it yet. So it's kind of like a long-term research that wasn't launched because the virus was not like out there yet. But then it happened, so they had to fix it and launch it and test it. And that's why it's quite fast, because they just had to test it. That's all.
Yeah, but you do not know what's gonna happen, say 20, 30 years down the road, right? You know what this
become zombies
gonna
and then
do to us. Yeah,
they start chewing each other's heads off. Hey, it's
not juicy. But I mean, it's quite obvious that we have turned the table around.
We listen to science, we become less self-entitled.
Yeah, we just go for it. And I'm actually quite thankful that we have the vaccine. And now I'm encouraging people to go for the vaccine because it's safer with the additional protection. But if you're part of the anti-vaxxer, like what I said, right, like your belief system, or you just do not trust the whole technology, right, maybe you do not want to go. But with the whole recent media that is playing up, like our government is actually pushing everyone to go for vaccination. And currently, like today, I just checked, the total population in Singapore who are vaccinated has reached more than 60% already.
I think 62.
And it's still going up. Yeah, and it's still increasing these numbers. And
They're trying to push to 70 by like tomorrow. No, by like Monday.
Singapore's very proud of it. I feel like this whole thing is like academic. You have to strive for A1.
Yeah, it's like a A star.
Yeah, 63 is still in the B3, B4 band.
It must be the most vaccinated country.
Yeah, we are striving for that. Gotta be proud, man.
Excellence. Shit.
Yeah, so imagine you are part of the anti-vaxxer group of people, right? Will you be very pickled whether to go for the vaccination or not? You trust yourself rather than you trust
peer pressure. Because now you cannot eat if you cannot eat in restaurants if you're not vaccinated, right? Actually, you have to take the test. They say you have to get the test. So then all my friends
they,
like,
they make
what
it
the
very
fuck?
leceh
Can you just
for you.
get vaccinated so that we can eat like this place and that place? And then you'll be like, oh yeah, I should get vaccinated just cause my friends asked me to. And I want to meet them. Like, this is like peer pressure. Yeah.
Unless you're prepared to lose all your friends.
Some of the anti-vaxxers are like, okay, like giving in already, just go take vaccine.
Yeah, it's actually like my mom. She's actually very against taking vaccine because of the whole mRNA technology she didn't believe, and vaccination as a whole. So right from the start, she was already quite sure that she didn't want to, just advocating for it. Somehow,
the fake news, right? I don't know if it's real fake, but then again, there are people dying.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. Yeah, there are people dying.
We don't know if it's the vaccine or it's not. Like they don't want to say that it's the vaccine.
Yeah,
maybe
not at
it's
this
not
point.
Even the vaccine.
Not at this point. Yeah.
Maybe 10 years later, they'll reveal actually 10,000 people already died because of the vaccine.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like so from the start, I always say this vaccine is like crossing the road. Every day you cross the road, you don't know when like which day you get the accident, you die. Someone kill you on the road. It's the same thing. So every day you cross the road, it's already a risk. So we are already living in a risk country.
But they painted the zebra crossing for you.
Yeah, that's why
so it's like safer.
If you take the zebra crossing, which is the vaccine, you might not die.
It's safer, yeah. Okay, so then my mom ended up taking Sinovac instead. Of course, it's not the ideal choice, but I mean, with the whole peer pressure, like what you said, the pressure coming in from the government side, if let's say you don't take, like they are going to leave you alone.
So apparently, right, they will go to houses and help you check also. Like for those who cannot, like, and those old ones cannot get out of the house.
Not mobile enough, right? Or maybe, old people, the seniors, they'll think that it's actually quite leceh to get the vaccination. Might as well don't go.
Yeah, because no, there's a lot of them who don't want to take because they're scared. Like, I really would, gonna die in, maybe a few years left. And why if I take this vaccine and die straight away? I don't even have that few years left. I'm like, okay, valid, but I don't know. You don't really know that the vaccine kill anyone because they don't want to say. So.
And now media is playing up. Every single day, there is someone who died of COVID-19 and they are non-vaccinated group of people. Somehow.
Scary.
Yeah. They will highlight that they are non-vaccinated.
They never write non-vaccinated, but then they wrote it in the article. I think it's half vaccinated. If it's not vaccinated, they won't go and write big the title.
When it's vaccinated, they will tone it down in a very subtle way. Yeah.
Just say this person died. That's all.
When it's unvaccinated, right, the title will be there.
Unvaccinated. Clickbait, this fucker.
Yeah, see
playground.
much media is playing this up, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So you don't know the truth. The truth hurts. Nobody wants to know.
So, will you be pressurized to take it, or would you still stand firm? Or maybe I'll just weak internally, so you just kowtow to it, like, okay, I'll just go for my vaccine, which what both of us already did, right?
Hey, I wasn't an anti-vaxxer, okay? I was just like skeptical. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Anti-vaxxer is like literally no, that kind of shit.
Yeah. I think I was more scared also. Have you taken your second dose?
Next week.
How do you feel about it? I mean, I've already taken it, so
Scared.
it's quite easy for me to say right now.
How was your experience?
My experience was scared initially. I've heard so many stories about people getting some form of reaction from taking their vaccine.
Yeah, like
for the second dose.
Swollen.
Yeah. Like fever is like definitely you'll get a fever. You know, so before the whole chills, I got it for the first dose really. Yeah. So before my second dose, I actually went down to get Panadols. Like everything was prepared out already. I got my coconut water. I got my Panadol.
These kind of people you get COVID how how to prepare?
Like about 5 days, a week before my second dose, I was already drinking coconut water once a day, just to make sure that my body is cool. Is it? You also a kiasi one.
But then I like coconut water, so it's okay. I drink it all the time.
I like coconut water also. Yeah, second dose was surprisingly a lot better for me compared to the first one. I thought the first one was a bit like a not so good experience.
Your body got used to it. That's why it was easier.
Like friend inside, right?
Like they are used to that.
First batch of friends
nice
already inside already.
Have new friends. Hello. Then
the first dose I had very bad sore like for like 2 or 3 days.
One will be okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine. Whatever. I just be
share experience.
Don't call me. This is a PSA for our clients. Just kidding. Call me.
Better be kidding.
No business. Okay, anyway.
I'm gonna wait for you to be fully vaccinated before we dine out again.
Yeah. So now they are like putting up publicity trucks also, like the election days, to get elderly to get vaccinated. It's quite funny. So it'll be like the election day where they drive the truck and then people.
Extreme measures. In other countries, right, it's not enough for the people to take the vaccine. Here we are pushing people to take the vaccine.
In Africa don't even have the vaccines.
They have to queue up for it.
Third country.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to take. Fuck yourself.
Set up trucks and everything, drive around and trying to get people
this budget can be used to make more vaccine and give it to people in like Haiti.
Yeah, we save up on our fireworks, the money for fireworks. So
they use it to buy the vaccine already.
Yeah.
Our tax money gone used to buy vaccine. I guess that is more useful than fireworks.
Yeah, so actually
fireworks is for the mental well-being, which I approve. But this is for physical well-being first. So vaccine first.
Yeah, vaccine first. If you are listening and you haven't taken your vaccine, please go for it. It's not just to protect yourself, but to protect others as well.
Yeah, you can hashtag I got my shot. I'm kidding.
I was so proud when the whole experience. I don't know, maybe you can try when you are there at the CC at time. So when I was at the CC, right, I was so proud, to see everyone just like.
I don't have such sentimental feelings.
It's like we are united in that sense to see like everyone sitting there. Yeah. There's this sense of feeling, but yeah, I don't know whether you feel that way.
No, I don't have such feelings. Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
made
which
differently.
which is my question. So if I
What?
am an anti-vaxxer myself, right? What will I do, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm quite weak on the inside, so I'll just take my shot.
Basically, a loser.
No, it's between, you see, it's you have to weigh the odds
But you
between
never,
your belief
yeah,
system versus you being in the society.
okay,
Yeah. I choose
got it.
society. Yeah.
Yuck. Who chooses society? Yuck.
When I want to dine in,
See, self-entitled again, doing all for yourself.
I mean, at the end of
This
the
is like
day,
the
it's
third podcast where I can prove that you are very self-entitled.
no, but you think about it, right? Before this whole change in restrictions and all, right, everyone was doing it very slowly. Like
Yeah, I told you
the very
Singaporeans are like that.
my first
You
dose,
must
right?
like do something to like trigger their
Yeah.
kiasuness, if I
So
could
my
say
first
it. This is the
dose,
best word, kiasuness.
it was very empty. Yeah. So I didn't see a lot of crowd there. But
They're
my
gonna
second
allow
dose,
walk-in already.
yeah, my second dose was pretty crowded. So I believe when they allow for walk-ins, right? I think they have allowed walk-ins for Moderna, but they're going to allow it for Pfizer soon. So I believe once they allow it, it's gonna be more crowded.
You'll be like peer pressure, hey, let's meet today. I'm not vaccinated. Go now, go now. Okay, okay. Just go.
Which is a good thing, right?
I guess. They doing it the peer pressure way.
But
Because
then
they
that
know
will also
the
mean
study is like the behavior unit of Singaporeans. Study the behavior analysis of Singaporeans and how they will behave. I mean, they give money, then the whole Singapore would just go and take. But they don't want to give money yet, so now they use peer pressure first. I think in the end, they will just give like NTUC vouchers, and everybody will rush. All the elderly will go for sure.
I don't think they resort to that for now.
Even like I think British, they giving money already. Not British, UK, sorry.
Because a lot of them do not want to go for their vaccination.
Oh, but a lot of them is really vaccinated already.
But Singapore is very smart.
Anti-vaxxers are like the one that don't believe in COVID, not the one that don't believe in vaccine. The one that don't believe in COVID, theirs is like different. Theirs is don't believe in COVID.
But Singapore is very smart. If you are non-vaccinated, you just have lesser, you like more restrictions are upon you, lesser things that you can do.
Actually, the overseas also they have restrictions, and then people are buying vaccination cards for like $500.
Fake ones.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
fake IC.
illegal.
Yeah. So a lot of people are trying to buy, like those who don't want to get vaccinated.
Isn't it very dangerous already? You
That's
can't
why
think of
they
it,
say
it's very dangerous.
people overseas are trying to buy. So you have to prove that your vaccine is real. The dangerous part is they buy, then they travel, then they spread. Oh, that's the damn shitty part.
Yeah. But the thing about Singapore, you cannot fake it, right? It's in your Trace Together app.
Yeah. I think other countries will trace together. We just sell it to them.
Actually, yeah, ours is quite smart in that sense.
Yeah, we don't have to buy that fake IC. Have you ever gotten a fake IC? I'm kidding, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like say here.
Okay.
So how would you rate this pickled situation if you are an anti-vaxxer?
I cannot really understand, like, because it's like their point of view. I don't.
You don't understand their point of view, right? Neither can I understand
Yeah.
their point of view.
I mean, I can understand, but I cannot understand to their extent. I can understand to a certain extent.
You can only understand the scientific part, whereby it's like not safe, like there's no proven track record.
About religious, we talk about, I don't know, nonsense. I won't be able to understand, so I cannot. So maybe just a 2.
Yeah, I don't understand as well. I mean, I have already gone for my shot already, so I think it's a 1 or 2 for me.
Okay,
It's
good luck. You
it's
might be a
quite
zombie in 10 years' time.
a good luck to you too. We shall
Oh,
meet
yeah,
at
me
the
too.
other end of the spectrum.
End of the world. They bite each other heads off.
Okay,
That's
I'll
my
see to
sound
that.
effect.
Okay, so
That was
I
your
mean,
rating.
1 or 2.
1 or 2. Alright. That's a very lousy rating. But,
Maybe this podcast is more to encourage people to go for their vaccine if they haven't gone for it. Yeah.
If they wanna, I mean, I don't wanna force people also. So do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, our government didn't force anyone, but they did it in a very passive aggressive way.
Government only. I saw someone quote the other day. Threats are the only promises the government ever keeps.
Okay.
Okay, I better not say anything. Then I got cancelled. Okay, anyway, go get your
Okay.
go get your hashtag. I got my shot on.
I will wait for you to get your second shot. Okay, so that's the first pickled topic that we have for the day. So what's your next pickup moment?
Okay, I found a really fun topic to talk about. Cause the vaccine one is like meh. Just kidding. Okay, my pickup situation is, what if you're talking to a friend and you realize that there's a food stuck in between their teeth. Ching ching ching. Has it ever happened to you?
Yeah, this situation always happens to me. It's not to me because okay, usually
Because
when
nothing
I'm
gets stuck in your teeth, it is just self-entitlement getting out of hand.
no, okay. So if let's say I am out with friends, right, and I am choosing a certain dish, I would try to avoid dishes that has like tiny vegetables
Tiny
or like
bits.
yeah, the tiny
But
bits, you know,
sometimes
like those
you don't
laksa leaves or
realize. But sometimes like you don't realize. So like
yeah.
parsley, broccoli, seeds, pepper, mala, you always get stuck in between your teeth. So what do you do?
If
Okay, wait.
if
So what
it
if your
happened to
friends get
me,
stuck?
okay.
Yeah, what if your
If
friend's teeth?
it's a very close friend, right, I would
I mean,
say
I think you would
okay,
say, right,
you
like,
talk halfway, right? You talk halfway and then you see that thing stuck
yeah,
in
like,
between the
oh,
teeth, right?
very annoying. This little thing keeps looking back at me, smiling.
Then I was like, hey,
That little dirt.
you have got something stuck here. Or like I'll just continue talking, but then I'll gesture that there's something stuck in between. You know, like you can
Okay,
just
that's for
continue your
like,
conversation
yeah,
and just make it as
understand.
normal as possible and not too awkward, you see.
Yeah. But what if it's not like very close friends? What?
Like
I
a
mean, not a
client,
very
is it?
close friend. What if it's like like a client or your colleague?
Okay, okay. Then just let it roll.
Let it roll.
Yeah.
Then the thing, like the vegetable or whatever, it becomes bigger and bigger.
How can he become bigger and bigger?
Because you keep talking and then it just like you're like magnifying your glance on the
Then
like
when I talk, right,
you're looking at it.
I'll avoid that lower
Yeah, but
portion.
looking at the mouth.
Yeah.
She's the one, or he or she is the one talking, not you.
I'll
So you
just
can't
let
avoid.
someone deal with this.
Nobody's gonna deal with it. Only you and your colleague is in the office because work from home right now. Only can have 2 people. So how? The whole day you're just gonna let it roll.
I won't be talking to this person for the whole day, you see. It's probably like lunchtime. After that, you'll be masked up already. No how be seeing.
So you're just gonna let him or her be embarrassed about the things stuck in between, and not
I
let
don't
them know.
how to continue, you see. What we do.
I'll be like, okay, stop talking. There's something in your teeth.
Like say if it's client or like a colleague whom we are not very close to.
I will say, okay, like usually I'll ignore if I'm only speaking to them once. Once and then bye bye.
Exactly what I'll do also.
But
Just
it's like I have to talk to them again and again. Then I'll be like, something in between your teeth.
but you know karma's a bitch, right? So this time if let's say you don't say I think the next
People
round,
won't tell you also.
yeah, people might not tell you.
People might not like help you as well. Okay, what if it's a stranger?
Stranger? Why would I even talk to a stranger like over mail?
Okay, the stranger is like talking on the phone. Then you see like this big, a super big vegetable stuck in between.
Ignore
Like
lah. Wait,
two front teeth. Huh?
Later he say kepo.
No, then like it's just annoying because like it's in the MRT train and it's very crowded. And you're like sitting opposite that person. So you have to keep looking at it.
So
Or like it's in the
you
crowded train and then the person is standing in front of you.
you
just
take
talking
a
on the
piece
phone
of
and then
tissue
you
and
keep
walk up
seeing
to the guy.
Well, excuse me, there's something in your teeth and it's really annoying me. You please wipe it off.
You say that?
No, but will you?
No. The good thing is right now you have to mask up.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like whatever,
Yeah.
you mustache or like beard.
And no one can see.
You
Yeah,
never
it's
put
a safe
makeup that
zone
area,
inside.
nobody cares. You never break out that area, nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
So the mask is a good thing. I don't think I ever want to go without mask ever again.
Yeah, you feel naked, is it?
Yeah, it's like not wearing shirt.
Or not wearing bra, you mean? Shirt or bra?
Bra is okay, bra is covered. Bra is inside. Panties is inside. Panties. Such a disgusting word. Panties.
Yeah, that's what
I mean
precisely what I said.
lingerie. Lingerie, sorry. And your most hated word, panties and menses.
Yeah. I usually cringe when I hear that. But after hearing you say so much, I think I'm immune to it already.
Panties?
Yeah,
I
to me
don't
it's
say
just a word.
panties. Why would I say panties?
Then you say menses.
Menses. Everybody say menses. It's English. What do you?
I say period.
Period is like period, like full stop.
No.
It's like I don't want it. Period. That's full stop.
I got my period.
Nobody says that.
I got my
Nobody
menses.
says that. Exactly. People say menstruation. It's what you learn in bio. They tell you biology, your textbook is period, is it? No, right?
Okay,
It's menstruation cycle,
you can
right?
say
Is it
I got
period
my
cycle?
mens.
No, wait, answer me now. Is it period cycle?
No, I got my period. I got my pee.
No, your P. Or PA.
Why do you digress?
From the mouth to the vagina.
Yeah. Back to our pickled topic.
Oopsie. What if a vegetable gets stuck in your teeth? Oh yeah, sorry. What if it's a client? No, you're in the middle of a meeting or like a pitch. Okay, wait, you're in the middle of a meeting on a pitch. And then your client's explaining something to you, like I want this. I want that. And then you just keep looking at that freaking thing that's stuck in your teeth. It's just so freaking annoying. What will you do?
I think this can be like at this moment right now, this situation can only happen over mail.
Yeah, because sometimes like meeting, then you want to drink, right? So you don't need to wear mask also, right?
Maybe I'll just gesture like to the client saying that there's something there, but then I'll
It's
just
very
continue
embarrassing for
speaking.
them.
If it's
They'll be
just both
like
of us,
licking
it's
it out with
fine.
their tongue. They just
That's what you're gonna do,
just
right?
And then you cannot come out. And then you can asking you, is it still there? Is it still there? Is it still there?
It sounds like what you do.
You're ruining the meeting. It's supposed to be professional.
Then just ignore first, is it? You just ignore, then at the end of the day, later she go to the toilet, right? And then she found out that there's really
Scold
something
you.
that yeah.
Hey bitch, you didn't tell me you don't have the project anymore.
Honesty is the best policy.
You're not honest. Why they get embarrassed and then they get angry and then they don't want to give you the project, the assignment.
I think it's all about professionalism, right? Don't have a meeting over mail.
No, it's not over meal. It's like they just ate their lunch. Yeah. Okay, what if it's a Zoom meeting? And then the person is speaking and it's looking at you, right? Because it's Zoom, you look at the camera, and then the teeth is like, well, they should be able to see, right?
I can see it myself.
Maybe they didn't see. They didn't see. They just, I don't know why they didn't see. They didn't see their face. I was saying it. I'm talking
Not too
about what is
self-aware.
situation. Yeah, they weren't aware of how they look. Not everyone checks the mirror 10 times before they start Zoom meeting. That requires video, okay?
I mean,
So I
it'd
will
be
tell
an
them,
embarrassing moment. I'll just say, hey, something stuck there.
hey, you just had lunch, is it? Or like, wow, you eat vegetable, never chill me.
So it's gonna make okay. Maybe if you laugh about it, then I think it's gonna be okay. It can be
maybe
awkward, or it can
maybe
be
it's not
just
maybe it's not food. Maybe it's something else. Okay, never mind. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. But what if you are the one who had the food stuck in your teeth? What
if people tell you about it? How do you feel? Or really, people don't tell you about it.
I'll end up using a tissue covering my mouth throughout the whole conversation because I don't know whether it's out or not.
You just bite the tissue paper. Wrap it.
No, just cover, and then just pretend that I'm still doing it and talking at the same time. Maybe at this time I'll put back my mask on. Yeah.
Yeah, the mask is like the savior of all.
Yeah. What will you do?
I'll be very embarrassed. I think my face will be red.
But you continue to try to dig it out, right?
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. Now cover and try to.
What if you do not have tissue with you?
Use your hand to cover, and then use your tongue to lick it out.
And then what if it's still there?
And you just like try to speak without opening your mouth. It's like, help me. Yeah, can you help me, please? You can try. I don't think the person will ever talk to you ever again. If it's a client.
If it's a close colleague, I think it's still fine. I think you guys can just laugh it off.
Yeah. Just say I need to take 5-minute break. And just go to the washroom and dig that shit off.
What if there's no washroom? Or what if the washroom is far away?
Then you just cover your face and not see anyone ever again. That's it. Full stop.
Put the mask
period.
on.
This is where you use the word period. Alright?
Menses.
No, menses does not equate to full stop. Period equates to full stop. Okay? Period. Using period on you now.
Period. Oh, because it's a period cycle, right? It's like one period, right? I just had my cycle.
No idea. Period.
Or like they say I just had my aunt. What aunt is it? Is it like a second aunt?
Like you have baby, like that your baby can.
No, there's a term for it. Like my aunt.
Big aunt.
Big aunt or second aunt or I
don't
know.
Different the aunt, youngest aunt. Why is
it's
your
like,
aunt? Why must it be your mom, your sister, or your brother? Why must it be your aunt?
It's like I'm doing my business. Big business or small business?
Why is it big and small? Why if your P is smaller? Why if your P is bigger than your shit? So is the P the big business now? Because like the P was like longer and bigger, then if you put all the P together, the volume is bigger than one little puny poop that you just poop out of your ass. So, which is the big business now?
I think it's still bigger because it's smellier. That's how it's done.
How do you know your pee is not smelly? Some people's pee are like freaking stinko.
But poop is smellier than pee, what?
No, some pee smells like iron or like they haven't peed in like 100 days.
And how does poop smells like?
Well, some fresh poop smells like nothing.
What's fresh poop?
You know, sometimes your poop color that's like yellow.
Yeah, okay,
like
let's just not go there.
Sometimes it's like a dual tone. It's like quite cool, you know. You use dual tone, so it's like half light brown, like a mustard color, like a pretty mustard, and then half is like darker brown, like a beer color. Like a beer, like a lager meets what beer is that? No, my beer knowledge is not helping me. That's dark beer. Dark beer. What's the dark beer called?
Stout.
Yes, the stout meets the lager and then like that mix. Or like a blonde ale.
You're just gross now.
Kind of a poop. So it's kind of pretty. Sometimes I wish my poop smiles at me. I don't know why we're talking about poop now.
I like how you digress from like things in your mouth
From the
to things
mouth
coming out.
to the vagina, then to the poop and the pee.
Yeah.
Alright, period. Full stop, period.
I think our second topic is quite gross.
Wow, it's supposed to be fun and interesting, like more fun than your first topic.
Something light, right? Okay.
Something like and hanging out of your mouth. Okay, how will you rate this situation? Okay, let's talk about if you have to tell your friend. Okay, friend first.
Close friends, 1.
Okay,
Friend, 2.
normal friend. Are you rating 1, 2, 3, 4, 0?
Colleague, 3.
3.
Client,
Stranger?
stranger, 0. Don't even want to tell. It's not
Client?
within my rating. Client,
The
maybe
director
4.
of a client?
5. You?
So it's under
Number 1.
Fuck you. I think it's quite easy lah. This one will be like a 2 for all.
For all? Even for your client? Sure?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Because you can make it like a fun joke, like, hey, you got something there.
Okay, when this really happens, do that, okay? And let me know how it goes.
Yeah, nobody ever takes me seriously. So even if it's a serious meeting, nobody will take me seriously. So I will just like, hey, you know.
Okay.
Make it fun. Yes.
Okay.
I think I'll be like, you can try to take it out with your tongue. And they'll be like, okay. Yeah. Things like that.
You're gonna do
Easy
that.
peasy. Easy peasy.
Lemon
Tangy
squeezy.
movie. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the words. Not tangy movie. Okay, period. Let's move on to the next segment.
Okay, menses. Okay,
What
next
answers?
segment.
Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. Stop trying to corrupt the English language.
Okay,
Period.
so our next segment, our haha moment.
You
right?
go first.
Okay, my haha moment will be something related to my vaccination.
What happened?
So, as you know, I said just now I was anticipating for certain reaction to come right after my second shot. So the minute I got home, the first thing I did was to bathe first. So at least I know I can get one thing done for the rest of the day. And probably for the rest of the day, I can just lie in bed, maybe wait for the fever to come, or like my arm to hurt and all. So I waited and waited and waited. It didn't happen, right? So at the later part, I was kind of still awake. I switched on Bohemian Rhapsody. Have you watched the movie?
No.
Yeah, so it's like a mini concert. So I was like sitting on my bed with TV screen in front of me, and then I switched on Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's just like a mini concert being played in my room. So I was like dancing, not really dancing.
Having fun.
I was having fun. So when I got up, I was drinking water, and then it started saying like, we will rock you, and I started like singing to the beat, dancing to the beat. So I was like,
you're having like a fun concert in the comfort of your home.
Yeah, so at the end of the show, I was like, hey, there's nothing going on with the second one, so it's so easy. I still attended a mini concert at home. Right,
okay, stop it. You're sounding very entitled now. Just shut them off.
So I was like, okay, prepared to tell everyone that, okay, no fever
this
and
is
all.
like
and
expecting the unexpected, right? So you expect not to get sick.
Yeah.
So you didn't get
so
sick.
The more you expect something, the more it wouldn't happen.
No, wait, this is why I don't get it now. So now I'm expecting that I won't get sick. So I'm expecting that I will get sick, so I won't get sick. But then I know that you didn't get sick, so I will expect not to get sick instead. Then I will get sick. So what the fuck
No.
is
So
the
you are
unexpected?
expecting that you'll fall sick, so you have all the things prepared for you already, like Panadol, the water, everything.
Yeah,
So
I have
when
extra
you do
Panadol,
fall sick,
but I don't eat
just
Panadol.
pop
I
it,
don't know what I buy it for.
and you bought extra.
I can't find my Nurofen. So sad. I don't know how to eat Panadol.
Second day, fever came. I was like, what? Just what's wrong with it? Like
I
I
think
was
maybe
waiting
you
for
had
you.
a concert. That's why.
I was just saying, I was waiting for you for the whole night with my concert and
Waiting for.
everything.
It's
And
like
you
tough
didn't
love.
appear.
The more you wait, the more it doesn't come.
Yeah, and the second day
Tough
I was like
love, yo.
prepared to do my thing already, prepared, just like, okay, I'm gonna do my thing and all, and bam, the fever came.
Well, you're supposed to rest like 3 days at least.
Yeah, that's what they say, right? Yeah, so that was my haha moment for me. Okay, what's yours?
Cool. My harm moment is last week I went downstairs to buy like some groceries, like some fruits or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, I went to post some parcels. And then I was using my phone, and I had my AirPods like plugged into my ears as usual, because I hate the world. Duh. So I was walking, bam. I knocked into a pole. It's like a hanging pole. It's not like a vertical pole. It's like a hanging pole.
People
Like
actually not into poles these days.
Some hanging thing lah. It's not a vertical pole. I don't
You're just
know.
trying to say that you are very tall, right?
Oh yeah, thank you. But then that pole was quite short. Anyway, so I knocked into it. It was very embarrassing, and then I looked around to see if anyone saw me. So not really like my whole body. Ooh.
It was a good thing no
Yeah,
one saw you then.
I didn't know if anybody, because I don't dare to look around. And I was on my AirPods, so I cannot hear if anybody like actually, I cannot sense it if anybody actually turned their heads to look at me or whatever. Yeah, and then I continued walking because I really hate to walk that area, because like the hairdressers will always ask me, hey, do you want to cut hair? Do you want to cut hair? And then the more they ask me, the more annoyed I am. So I always put on my AirPods and pretend I cannot hear. I mean, I can't hear when I put my AirPods. So I wasn't even looking, like a pong. This is karma, right?
Yeah. I think it'd be very funny if, let's say, the minute you did that, people start turning around and look at you.
I think there is lah, but I didn't see lah. I just like whoa, then just first look at my phone and walk away.
Just pretended nothing happened.
Yeah, I just pretended like no, there was an accident, but nothing happened. Yeah, so that was my haha. My haha moment is always funny. I don't know why.
My haha moment not very funny, right?
I'm just asking you. Okay.
Okay, so that was quite a funny situation. Embarrassing, I would say.
Actually, most of our haha moments are embarrassing moments
that we just laugh about it.
We should just rename it embarrassing moments.
Embarrassing moments. I mean, it's quite fun to be able to laugh at your embarrassing moments.
Hilarious. It's actually a hilarious moment.
Yeah, it's a hilarious moment. Okay, so we have come to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys are still listening to our idiotic podcast, talking about pickled situation, embarrassing moments, and maybe not so haha for you, but haha for us. Yep. And if you like what we talk about, do follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever platform you are listening from, and give us a 5-star rating. It will really help us continue this channel.
Yes, and if you have any pickled stories, do drop us a DM on our Instagram page. There's 2.sleepyheads, TWO.SLEPYHEADS. And we will definitely reply you.
Alright, that's all for today. Do remember to stay in, stay safe, and get yourself vaccinated. And let's pickle out.
Pickle out. Bye-bye.